Hello, boys and girls. My name's Paul. I don't know if you can see, but it's one of my dogs. He's decided he would like to say hello. Can you see him? There he is. I don't know if you can see him or not. Yeah, you can. Go and lay down, Alfie. He wants to know what's going on. No, Alfie, go and lay down a minute. Go on, no, lay down. Good boy. Go, no. And he wants to know what I'm doing. As I said, sorry about that, but you know, can't tell him to go away. He's a lovely dog. I've got two of them. But anyway, I'm doing this vlog about losing weight. You know, fat the muscle. That's what I want to call it. I have tried before. Tried vlogging before. Found it very difficult. It seems strange talking to a camera, but you know, I'm sure a lot of you know what it's like. But anyway, situation, right, I keep trying to lose weight. We've tried a few things and yes, they work. You know, Weight Watchers, Slim World, yeah, they work. I find it a bit difficult because I tend to go in the shops to buy the food. It can be a bit expensive, but the problem is it works, and sometimes you've got to do this to make it work. And the other problem is that I tend to get sidetracked and go, oh, I'll just have that. Some of the stuff you buy, like cheese, you're allowed a certain amount of cheese. I tend to have more than a certain amount. I used to eat £2 cheese a week, basically, which no, I know it's not good for you, but the trouble is, it's like cravings. It's like people with, you know, my fiance likes, Grace likes chocolate. So if you give her a couple of bars in front of her and she was in that mood, she'll eat a couple of bars. Another day she wouldn't eat much, but she likes chocolate. I'm not a chocolate person. So I tend to eat the pork pies and the sausage rolls and the wine gums. And October I had a bit of a scare because I had a bit of a heart problem. They did say I was going to have a stent, but in the end, thanks, I didn't have to. I was a very lucky man, and it frightens me. I've been trying to lose weight since, but I keep getting sidetracked. I'm a lorry driver. It's very, very difficult. I tend to go into services to have my break, or somewhere that, you know, where I'm delivered and there's a place to park and I'm parked, so I'm having a break and there's a burger van, like, oh, I have a burger, go in the garage, gotta have the, you know, I'll have a sandwich, and then you end up with whatever, crisps, sausage rolls, and it's not doing me any good. So I get married at the end of September, so I need to lose a bit of weight. I did try a suit on. Grace said, oh, you look great in that, you're beautiful, you're handsome and all that stuff. The only problem is when I looked in the mirror, I thought, yeah, it looks like it, because it seemed a bit sticking out in the stomach. Didn't look good for me, although Grace says, yeah, it does, and other people would say yes. To me, it doesn't. I'm overweight, I know that. I've got to try and lose some. Now, I haven't got long because we're nearly on the beginning of August, and I've only got to the end of September, so I've got to lose what I can. But I'm not just going to go to then, I've got to lose it and get there. Now, I'm 14 stone 7 today. I want to get down, I say 12 stone. Grace and doctors and all that say, well, we have to see how you go, because they think 12 stone would be too small. Right, so we'll go 13, wherever I feel that's a good, I look okay, that'll be fine. Secondly, I'm, well, we're going on honeymoon sort of this year to Cornwall, and we live in Kent, so it's not too bad, because obviously the wedding expense and that. Next year we're going to Disneyland, at America, so I want to, you know, get myself fit, ready for that. And the year after, I'm doing a big bike ride, 1,000 miles. It's going to be John O'Groats to Land's End. I did it in 2004 when I did Land's End to John O'Groats. So I want to do that again. You know, it's funny actually, because I did it in 2004. You get older and you think, no, I really want to do this again, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it again. So I've got to get fit. Now, anyway, I'm sidetracking off what I was saying to you. So yeah, Weight Watchers and all that work. I get that. I know that. So for those people out there have told me, you know, face to face, yes, but this works, yes, but that works. Yeah, it does. I don't disagree. But some of us find it difficult to stay on track. Some of us find it difficult to, you know, walk past, you know, whatever, your Mars bars, your whatever. It is difficult. Now, those of you that have problems or feel that you're a bit, what would you say, large size? I suppose that's how you'd say it, you know. I got chubby, or I'm fat, or whatever. Let's all go on this journey together. If your Weight Watchers, if you're slim and mild, whatever you're doing, calorie control diet, which is what we're going to go on, let's do it together. Comment, tell me how you're doing. Let's all try and do this together. Let's see how we go. Now, what we're doing the Slimfast one. Grace found this on the internet. I don't know what she was looking for, but it popped up when she was reading about it, and she said, "Oh, Paul, look at this 7-day challenge slim kit." Slim kit. Well, it is a slim kit, but it's a Slimfast kit. She said, "What do you think about it?" It's £10.99. Obviously, each £10.99. So we're going to go for that. Now it says contents, I should have put my glasses up and I didn't. Contents: meal replacement powder shake. It's got a 1-time summer strawberry, whatever that is. Meal replacement bars, snack bars. I'll show you what's in it anyway. And then what I'll do, we started it today, and I've already had my dinner, but I've got a picture. I should have done it on the camera. I didn't. I have taken a picture, so I will put it on there anyway. And we're going to see how it goes. It's, as I say, it's calorie controlled in the sense of at night you've got to have 600 grams. I believe for the lady, and it's 800 grams. 800 grams. Calories, I should be saying, not grams. Where did I get grams from? I don't know. I'm going to have a little dinner like that, and that's going to fill it. Don't think so. 600 calories and 800 for a man. That's on your meal. So you've had this anyway. They don't tell you what the calories are on this because they've already worked that out. So that's irrelevant. So obviously on your day, over the day, the calories on this as well, plus your meal at night. So I'm not going to worry about, oh yeah, how many calories is this and this, because they already tell you. They tell you there's a little thing, and I'll show you in a moment. Gives you ideas how to do it, and you know that is what it's about. Right, so let's have a look. So you've got a little thing I'll show you in a moment, which is the ideas of your meals and that. It goes into quite a bit actually, but I'm not. Oh, that's my dog's going. Something's corn, probably a dog outside or a cat. So yeah, that gives you ideas. But anyway, so this is your cheddar flavoured bites. You can see a nice small bag, 1, 2, 3, and you get 4 of those. So that's quite good. And then you get your sour cream and chive pretzels, which are those. And there's 1, 2, 3 of these. Yeah, 3 of these. So you know, as I said, it gives you ideas how to eat them. I'm really going to go for this, 110%. I've got to lose weight, and I'm going to really do it. This is your shake. Now, this one you got to add your. Excuse me, I'm talking. Thank you. This one's high in protein, summer strawberry flavoured. You can buy them separate. I'm sure you've seen them about. We're talking about, rather than buying, if this is going to work and I buy a box a week, you've got to work out what's the cheapest way to do this. We have been looking at prices, but if I buy boxes, I'm not going to keep going, oh yeah, buy the box and it's always going to be this one. What I'll do is I'll buy a tin so I can vary the 2 flavours, or there's loads of flavours. There's I believe it's called cafe, the coffee one. There's caramel, there's all sorts. But this was the cheapest way for us to start, as £10.99 in a box, as I say. So anyway, that's it. The other thing they do, as I was going to say, was they do this already made. So you can buy it already made. It varies in price. It's about £2.45 per day. So when you work that out per day, you know, you say £2.50, you've got 5, 10, 15, 16, £17, £18, somewhere around that area. So by the time you paid that, £10, you got it all here. Do you know what I mean? £10.99. So you save money straight away. And I'll say we're going to see how it goes. Then the other thing you get in here is 4. These are the chocolate caramel treats. You know, so as I said, they are looking after it. So if you like your treat and you think you've got to have your come home from work, or bringing the children home and they've gone to bed or whatever, and you feel you have to have that little treat at night. I know lots of mums and dads do it. you know, they tell you, I'll show you in the moment anyway, but they say you can have one of these, or it's a bag. And it's a treat. You have one of those, yeah, okay, it don't look much, but you've eaten all day long. They reckon because you're having something all the time during the day, you won't need much else. So that little bit of a craving, and you just need that little bit to get you going, well, there it is. And then you've got this chocolate delight, chocolate delight Slimfast ones. There's 3 of those. So, you know, and then you've got your, this is the meal one. It's, I'm reading it upside down. It's all you need for a meal. So that's your, you know, you have that instead of a meal. Because I said you've got to have a meal at night or whatever. So you have one of these. They're quite big, you know, for what they are. As I said, I don't know. People have said it's worked. I've, you know, read up all the what people have said. Funny, isn't it? I can't think of the words right off the top of my head. But you know, they're saying, oh yeah, it's good, it's worked. They've lost so many pounds a week, and so on and so forth. Gone down 3 dress sizes. Not that I want to go down dress sizes because I don't wear them, but you know, it's the way it goes, isn't it? But I'm hoping, so Sunday today, I'm hoping £5 loss by next Sunday. The other thing we've got is really good butchers up here, and I'm sure you've got butchers around by you the same that do specials. And what we've done is for £20 we've got a gammon joint. It's only a small joint, but I've cut it into steaks, and I've made 3 meals out of that. We had one today. As I said in the picture, you'll see the size of the steak. You know, so you get that. That's 3 meals out of that. 4 times chicken breasts. We have 1 each because they're quite big. And again, when you see it in the week, you'll see what I mean. You know, I don't know what day we're going to have them, but when we do have them, you'll see what I mean by size. And that's enough for 2 meals. And then there's 4, I call them bacon chops. They're bacon and they look like chops. So I should have looked on the list because it does tell you, but I'll call them bacon chops anyway, and you'll see what I mean. And there's 4 of those, so that's another 2 meals. We've got 4 lamb chops. I'm not keen never with lamb and noise grace, but they're small and they're boned, so there's 4 of those. There won't be 2 meals because they're too small, so we've decided to have 2 of those each, so that's another meal. And you've got 4 burgers. They're fair sized burgers. Again, I'll show you. What I'll try and do as well is, rather than show you the cooked meal, I'll try and show you them, if I remember. I tend to cook and then eat and then go, oh, did I take a photo? Oh no, I didn't. So what I'll try and do is show you what size they are before you even start. I mean, they're fair size. So we said 4 burgers, we only need 1 each. That's another 2 meals. There's a bag of mince, fair size mince. Grace makes a great spaghetti bolognese, so we'll be having spaghetti bolognese, I'm hoping with that. So that's another meal. And then there's 1 times beef chunks. They're fair old chunks. We'll make something with that. I don't know what we make with that. We make all sorts, so that'll be another meal. So out of that, you know, you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's at least 12 meals I made out of that. You know, 12 meals for £20. Okay, you've got to put your veg. Well, what we did today is veg. We decided to get frozen, and we got several types. There's steaming ones, all that. I'm sure you know. You put them in the microwave or whatever. And we got a bag of cauliflower and florets. I can't think what they're called, but we've got a bag of that and a bag of sweet potatoes chunks. And what we've done is I cooked the meat, and then I put them on a baking tray as well, and oven cooked them. Now people use all sorts of cooking stuff, cooking oil, whatever. I use fry light. We went to one of the diet places. They don't call it diets, do they? But it was actually Slim and Wild, and they use fry light, and I tried that, and we love it. So that's what we use. So that saves a lot of the oils and fats. So that helps, I think. And the other thing is, I'm a coffee drinker. I drink a lot of coffee. I've had 1 today. That's it. I drink orange squash. I will not drink water. Grace is where you ought to just give it a go. Give it a go. If you're going to do it, give it a go. It's not, you know. And I keep saying to Grace, yeah, you don't like mushrooms, give it a go. She loves mushrooms now, so on and so forth. So you've got to think, well, yeah, give it a go. So I tried this today, Smart Water. It's 600 ml. You've got to have 2 litres of water, they say, a day. So I tried this. and actually it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. You know, if you're not a water drinker, it's strange. I don't know if it's because, I don't know, older, tastes the difference. And I bought a bottle a while back from B&M. It's 2 litres, it's got a handle on it, top on, and I use that. You can get them in garages. They're £3.99 I believe I paid in B&M, and it's £6 something in the garage. But sometimes you go in the garage and you just think, I need that, I can't be bothered to go somewhere else, let's buy it. But they're brilliant, well worth having. You will see it because I'm going to use it tomorrow. And as I was saying, they give you samples, or a sort of an example of what to do. I mean, there's a bit on here, and as I said, I'm not a reader, so I don't. Oh, this is starting to split. Oh dear. It tells you all sorts of things on here. What's this? Yeah, I look Thai prawn curry, veggie omelettes, smoked mackerel, scrambled egg on toast, spicy pork kebab. So there's meals on there. There's ideas. Yeah, recipes and that. Monday to Sunday examples. Yeah, look, milkshake, and then you have the cheddar flavour there. Then there's an omelette, and then you have your chocolate bar, another shake, and an apple. Tuesday, let's say a shake, banana, shake, another bar, and it looks like a nice little chicken salad, and then pretzel, how do you say it? Let me look at it and try and say it as it says it. Pretzels. I think I could say it eventually. As I say, I haven't got my reading glasses on, so that's not helping me much. But you know, there's an example. Look, boiled egg meals. We're doing it slightly different. I mean, as you can see, the omelettes up here. There's no meal up here, and so on. We're having our meals in the evening because I'm a lorry driver and I can't stop and cook a meal that easy. Grace works in an office, and it's not always handy for her. She's got a microwave and that, but you know, sometimes you want a pop cooked meal. So what we're going to do is we're going to change it around. We're going to put that down there, and then we're, you know, have a milkshake, and then Grace was saying you can have that. There's the bar, so you have the bar instead. But what I'll do the meals as I go. I'm not going to say I'm going to put it on there every day, but what I'll do, I'll vlog every Sunday, because it's easier for me to do it on a Sunday. And then what I'll do is I'll let you know what we've eaten all week, and I'll let you know how well it's going, which is, I suppose, is one of the main things. Is, you know, is it working?